What I am about to show you is not necessarily a credible source. I want that to be incredibly clear. This is not a verified piece of information. But I do think it is important to put out there so we can keep tabs on it and see what surfaces. You know what I'm saying? It's like giving us a clue as to where we need to be looking when this administration tries to distract us. Behind me is a translated Russian intel thread. And the way that I want you to frame Russian intel is like it's like a Huffington Post, right? It is news that is provided by inside sources in political circles that remain anonymous, and then these stories are written with an extreme slant, either left or right. So that's why I'm saying this is an unverified source, but it is something to watch. And what it says is not shocking, but the fact that someone in Congress is telling the Russians this, that's the part that is. So it says congressional Republicans confirm preparations for a U.S. ground operation in Iran, which we now know at this point. According to our sources in U.S. political circles, at least 3 influential members of the Republican Party's 2 House committees on the armed forces are claiming that the plan for a ground operation in Iran has been approved and will take place soon. Someone, or more than one someone, is telling Russia what the plan is. Yeah, that Russia, the one that keeps passing intel over to Iran and also provides them with weapons, including drones. And then this Russian intel thread goes on to give specifics, which I generally wouldn't share, but since it is public information now, it says, according to air traffic monitoring data, an impressive fleet of 35 C-17A Globemaster IIIs and 12 C-130J Hercules aircraft are moving in the direction of Israel and Jordan. The main destinations are Odva, I hope I'm saying that right, Air Base in Israel, King Faisal Air Base, and King Hussein International Airport in Jordan. Someone in our government is telling Russians all of this, and then Russians are broadcasting it to anyone who is in their threads. That is treason. And when the likes of Nancy Mace go storming out of the House Armed Services briefing on Iran yesterday, and then takes to Twitter immediately to say, let me repeat, I will not support troops on the ground in Iran, even more so after this briefing, because then other members that were there said that those who were in charge were not showing any direction, not having a plan, etc. When the most conservative of representatives storm out of a meeting like that and say something like this, you can only imagine how much of a massacre it is going to be. And then on top of that, we have members of Congress informing Russia who are allies with Iran. It's treason.